What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Good evening. We're going to do a quick little chat. Quick little chitty chat. Y'all know I can't. I did stream y'all tonight, so y'all know I can't see the comment chat. So if anybody is in here, if you've commented, welcome, welcome, welcome. Honey, I ended up taking me a little nap. I didn't mean to, honey. I did not mean to. How y'all doing today? Hey, Reese's Pieces. Hey, girl. All right with my emojis. Hey, January. Hey, Xavier. Okay, now the comments are starting to pop up. I couldn't see anybody at first, but I see you guys now. Hey, boo. How you doing? How you feeling, Mike? How you feeling? Yes, honey. Getting are we I was gonna say Thanksgiving, Lord. Are we Christmas ready? I am not. Matter of fact, while I was taking my nap a little bit earlier, I was supposed to be putting together a Christmas gift that didn't get put together. So when I get off of here, I'm gonna have to do that. I gotta do it today. Um, yeah. Well, that's good. That's good. That's good. I'm glad. Tomorrow is your Friday. Well, I'm jealous. Hey, Abby. I'm jealous because tomorrow is my Thursday. Hey, Jay Parrish, how you doing? Yes, honey. Tomorrow is my Thursday. Okay. So I'm jealous that tomorrow's your Friday. Hey, Blue Cartier. All right, Blue Cartier. First of all, welcome to the room. First time watcher. Welcome. So look, y'all, let's just jump on in this thing. Yesterday when we were on live, we started talking about the the kidnapping, right? And like, oh, the girl was found. And I said, something was hitting me kind of funny about that story. And then before we got off the live, no, I don't have 2 weeks Reese's, girl. I looked at my calendar. No, I don't. We go back that Thursday. I was like, why would you do that? That was just stupid. But before we got off the live yesterday, we saw that the girl was like, that they were saying that kidnapping was fake, right? So if you read any of the stories today, you found out that she immediately admitted to police that the story was fake. And like I said, I'm gonna tell you what it was. That thing took fire. She thought that she would just be another missing person. All of these women that are coming up missing. She thought that she would just be another missing person and that nobody would pay any attention and she would ride off into the sunset with her little boyfriend. But when that thing got all over social media, it was on the Shade Room. Charlemagne, the guy, was out there posting about it. Everybody was out there posting about this girl getting kidnapped. It was all over. It was everywhere. I bet you that's why she came back and turned herself in. Hey, Sharon, how you doing? Child, Jay Parrish. Didn't Auntie Maxine give it to him? I've been looking at it off and on today. We were going to talk about it, but y'all know if I put that in my hashtag, y'all know YouTube be tripping, so I ain't put it in my hashtag. But we gonna talk about it. Because I started to even name my video something different, but I can't remember what it was now. Hey, Kivana Dudley, how you doing? The boyfriend needs to go to jail. Well, the girlfriend is 16 years old. Depending on how many resources and stuff that they spent. I mean, I know it was only a couple of hours, but they could make her pay restitution or something. And that what the city of Chicago tried to do with Jesse Smollett, make him pay, or did. I don't know if they tried or they did or whatever. Make him pay restitution for all the money they spent looking for um his abductors. So I mean, there should be some repercussions. Again, There should be some repercussion to that little girl, because from my understanding, the, the boyfriend's 23. The family doesn't want her with him, supposedly. And of course, now they're going to turn him into this horrible person. I don't know if he is or not, but I read one of the story I read, that, and he might be a crip. And I was just like, stop it. Just stop it. Him being 23 years old is bad enough. She's 16, he's 23. We don't have to keep going further. I mean, if he is, he is, but we don't need to put that in the headline. You know what I mean? We don't need to go there. But yeah, she was 16 years old, Jay Parrish. And the family, she said her mother's overprotective and the family doesn't want her with this boyfriend. Yeah, I guess they don't. He's 23, you're 16. There's no scenario where I feel like that's a good idea. You know what I mean? Like, you are 16 years old. She sophomore, junior in high school, 23. Dami, I was hoping you would come in today. I promise you. Y'all don't think I'm a liar, because I ain't lying about this. I promise you, Dami, you've been on my mind today. And I was scrolling through something today. I was on my Instagram and I was in my messages and I saw like an old message you posted. And I was like, I need to tell Dami, come on through the chat. I'm so happy to see you. You didn't get the I'm happy you here anyway. How you doing, boo? How are you doing? I'm so glad to see you. Hey, Shawnette, how you doing, babe? Yeah, so yeah, I mean, y'all remember that little girl, and I know somebody gonna tell me her name before I finish this story. Back in like the late 80s, when Reverend Al Sharpton was still eating, hey, Mindful Empress. I'm sorry, I was gonna say Mindful Express, Lord. Mindful Empress, back when, Al Sharpton still used to eat out that chicken bucket, eat some fried chicken and hog maws and stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Hey, Rita. How you doing, Rita Brown? And remember, I don't know if we ever got to the bottom of that story, where she said that some police officers kidnapped her, raped her, and wrote racial epithets over her body, and they found her in a dumpster. But then they said Tawana Brawley. That's it. I knew somebody was gonna drop that name. And then supposedly she was lying. She just wanted to go be with her boyfriend, or she had missed curfew or something and didn't want to get in trouble. And they made her pay restitution. Because I remember a few years ago reading a story. She is a nurse now, or work in the nursing field. I know there are different levels to nursing. I don't know if she's a registered nurse, but I know she's in the nursing field. And she lives in Virginia now. The last I heard, she lives in Virginia now. Hey, Rain. And she still owed the city of New York because she hadn't paid her restitution. But they made her pay restitution, and they waited. They waited for her to get done with school and everything, but she still owed the city of New York some money. So they can do something. They can charge her or do something, And again, I know it was only a couple of hours, so it probably won't be a whole lot of money, but it's just a token. Just a token. Rita Brown says she told the truth. Okay, well, I don't know whether I like I said, I don't know if we ever got to the bottom of that story. I'm gonna leave it alone. But I remember that story. But I know that they didn't believe she told the truth because she had to pay restitution. And I remember Al Sharpton ended up dropping it because there was so many inconsistencies in the story that he sort of did that Homer Simpson thing where he sort of backed away and backed up into them bushes. You really follow her story. They lied on her. Well, her own family lied on her because her family was the ones that was saying some of this stuff. Dang, that's messed up. Your own family put you out there like that. That's terrible. That is terrible. Well, I know she owed, well, whoever it was, I guess the same thing. I guess it's going to be the same thing with Jessie Smollett because she still owed New York some money. She hadn't paid it, though. And she's like in her 30s now or something like that. But, yep, she still owed them some money. Hey, Miles, how you doing, babe? Hey, Tenari, how you doing? Yeah, and again, I think I was probably in high school when all that went down. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I remember all the details. But I do remember that in the beginning, the story made headlines. Al Sharpton, Public Enemy, like all of these people, and then all this other stuff started coming out, and people started kind of doing the, you know. And I remember reading, I want to say it was like in Ebony or something like that a few years ago before Ebony stopped making, because Ebony doesn't come out anymore, right? Ebony closed. I think they just have the online version now. But yeah. You just trying to catch up, child. Yeah, so but it just reminded me of that story. It was very reminiscent. But yeah, so she orchestrated the whole thing, honey. And why would you do that to your mother? Can you imagine how afraid her mother was? Child, I'd probably be in jail right now because I probably would have caught one. Because probably would be a good. I'm glad she did confess at the police station because that probably would have been the only thing that would have saved her life if she had been sitting there with the policies. Because, baby, you got me walking with you, and you got the people coming up and kidnapping me. I mean, kidnapping you, child. Hey, Miss Creole. Let me tell you something. I love Miss Creole. Y'all just don't know. I love you, Miss Creole. Miss Creole, you be windmilling, swinging you get it. And last night, thank you. I'm good. I'm doing good. I came home early from work. I had something else I had to take care of. I came home early from work, and I took me a good old shower, and I lay down listening to Abby, right? And I knew that was a mistake. When I got out the shower, I should have just went on and, put my clothes on and did, started doing some stuff around here. I knew laying down listening when Ebony went live earlier, I knew that was a mistake. As soon as Abby clicked off, baby, I clicked off. And I took me a good old nap. That daggone little brother of mine woke me up. He was like, "What's wrong with you?" I said, "Nothing. I was trying to take a nap." He said, "Are you going live?" "You're not going live because you sleep." I said, "I'm going live. I'm getting up in a little while. I'm going live." Yes, Miss Creole. I saw you in there last night, girl. I was sniping in the bushes. I ain't dropped down in the chat. I was sniping from the bushes, but I ended up falling asleep. Child, that live lasted till 3 o'clock this morning. I ended up falling asleep, and I kept seeing people talking about he don't have no moderators in here. He got 2 moderators, and one was half asleep. I was in there, but daggone, them troll pages was coming faster than I could block. Okay, child, but you were in there swinging, honey. You kept dropping the phone number and everything. I said, "Ooh, thank you so much, Miss Creole. Ooh, thank you." Yeah, Xavier. See, let me tell you something. My grandmother told me a long time ago. I remember, because people always say, "Oh, don't lie, don't lie, don't lie, don't lie, don't lie." I remember I caught my grandmother in a lie one time. I don't remember what kind of lie it was. It was a stupid lie, it really was. But it was something like because my grandmother had not a townhouse, but things called with one house, but it's not I guess, is it called a duplex? I guess maybe for lack of a better word, it's called a duplex, but it's really not a duplex. Semi-detached. Anyway, I don't remember what they call it, whatever it is. So, the porches were connected or whatever. And we would come in and we were coming in one time and her neighbor said something to her about duplex. Is it a duplex? I guess it's a duplex. Okay. All right, duplex. And her neighbor said something to her about coming over later or inviting her to dinner or something. And my grandmother was like, she said she made up some lie about why we couldn't come over there. And I was looking, and I was a kid, right? I was smart enough to know not to say nothing in front of the neighbor. But I was a kid giving the side eye. Oh shoot, I dropped my phone. Giving the side eye like. So when we got in the house, I said, "Grandma, you lied." Because I never knew, like, you an adult. I can't believe you lied. My grandmother said to me, and I will never forget, my grandmother said, "Baby, everybody lies. Grandma just saves her lies for the important stuff." I said, so that is the rule that I live by, okay? Everybody lies. I just save my lies for the important stuff. And so with that being said, when I would tell a lie when I was a kid, I was committed. It's stuff to this day. If my father asked me about or my mother asked me about, I'm still telling a lie. And I'm way grown. I ain't coming off that lie. I'm gonna be like, no, I don't know. That ain't what happened. If I told a lie about why I was coming home late from wherever I was coming home late from, I'm not coming up off that lie. And just because I'm grown now and you can't beat me, I'm not coming up off that lie. I meant that lie when I said it, and I am sticking to it. I ain't stopping that lie. No, ma'am. My father tried to ask me about something a few years ago, and I knew he was trying to be slick, trying to find out if I had lied about it back then. I said, no, that's what happened. I'm not coming up off my lie. And I say all that to say, if I were her, oh, I'd have been committed to that lie. They would have had to find the DNA. They would have had to find the phone conversations. They would have had to find the text messages. Oh, they was gonna work to bust me. I'm not confessing to that. I'd be like, they dropped me off in the park. They saw it on the news and they knew they were gonna get caught. So they dropped me off. Ta-da! Here I am. I'm not changing that. No, ma'am. The police could have been in there all day long. I'd have been like this. No. Do you know what he looked like? He was black. I don't know. What did the kidnapper say? They ain't really talk a lot. Child, I'm committed to that lie. Do you understand what I'm telling you? I would have been committed to that lie. I would not have confessed to nothing. They would have had, hey, Joyce, hey, Brianna. You got to write it out and then get rid of the paper. That's what I used to do. Sometimes still do. Oh, I don't need to write it out. See, I'm not one of those people. I don't feel. All right, I'm about to tell y'all something. About private business. Hold on a second. I dropped my phone. Look, let me tell y'all something. That was something I had to talk to my therapist about. I don't feel guilt like that. You know how some people like they go on these like remember back in the day when people would go on Maury or go on Sally Jesse Raphael or whatever to tell their story because they just couldn't live with the lie and they were feeling so much guilt. I don't have that problem. I don't feel that guilt. Maybe I haven't done something. Maybe I haven't done anything serious enough to feel guilt about because I don't feel guilt about lying to my parents about why I missed curfew. I don't have no guilt behind that. I feel like that's my job as a teenager. I'm supposed to lie. And isn't that your job as a teenager to lie to your parents? I thought that was part of my job. I don't feel no guilt about that. No. Brianna said, girl, no. No, ma'am. Hey, Shauna. My anxiety will not let me do that. It eats me all the way. See, I don't have that. I do not. I'm not lying, y'all. I'm so serious. I talked to my therapist about that because I said maybe I'm like a serial killer in waiting or something because I do not feel that kind of guilt. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't do no whole lot of lying either. You know what I mean? I don't just lie. I don't want y'all to walk away with that impression. But I'm just talking about the stuff I do lie about. It is right with my soul. He said, I can't agree with you because I'm a parent. Well, I'm sorry. Let me tell y'all something. My sister could call me right now. And y'all know I love my nephew to death. Y'all know I do. I miss him right now. I need to go see him. I miss my baby right now. I love my nephew to death. My sister could call me right now. And my sister knows one of my biggest pet peeves. One of my biggest pet peeves is ask for what you want to ask for. Say what you got to say. Don't call me talking about, are you busy tomorrow? It don't matter what I'm doing tomorrow is not your business. What do you want? And if she says to me, I want to know if you could babysit tomorrow. If I don't feel like babysitting, I'm going to tell her I'm busy. I don't feel no guilt behind that. I don't feel like babysitting. I'm busy. I didn't say what I was busy doing. I just said I was busy. Child, there is what? My mama still don't know nothing about. Oh, this. Okay. Exactly. And I will take it with me to the grave. Okay. With no guilt. Thank you, Abby. Thank you. No, I mean write it out. Oh, write it out so you can keep track of the lie. Oh yeah, yeah. You know that is true. Now when you lie, you gotta have a good memory. Now that's right. You do have to keep a. If you a liar, you gotta have a good memory. That's why I like that. That's why that takes me back to the beginning of this conversation when I say my grandmother told me I only lie about the important stuff. I don't want y'all walking away thinking I'm just a big old liar because I'm not. But when I lie, it is something I am committed to. That's all I'm saying. But I don't do no bunch of lying. I really don't. I don't have that because I don't have the energy for that. That I don't have the energy with. Abby said, I'm busy not babysitting the end. I got 3 little bad kids now. They don't think that's their job because it's my job to go upside. Now that is true as well, Brianna. I think both can be true. I think it can be your job to go upside their head, and I think it could be their job to lie to you. I think both can be true. They're not mutually exclusive. Both statements can be true. Abby said, I'm not busy. I'm not babysitting. I'm busy. That is the end. You know, I can concur. But yeah, no, I don't do no bunch of lying. I don't have the energy for that either. Because again, I say what I mean and I mean what I say. And part of my problem is that I don't have a filter. I have to be upfront with people. I don't care if I hurt their feelings. I don't want to lie. Yeah, and that's I again in my life I have gone through phases, and I went through a I don't give a F phase and whatever, whatever. I'm just being real. I'm just keeping it real. I went through that phase. And then I think I'm at a happy medium now where I can be honest, I can be blunt, I can be direct. Um, but there are some things that I edit, I censor. Like I said, technically I ain't lying to my sister. She said you busy, yeah, I'm busy. I'm not babysitting. But I'm just using it as an example. Um, yeah, Shawnette, yeah, you say you stretch the truth and say as little as possible. Uh-huh. You said my sons could die messing around with you. Don't do that. Don't put that on me. Don't put that one on me, Reese. Don't put that one on me. And you know what? You know what's funny, Abby? When I read that, I could see you saying it. I could hear you and see you saying it. I could see your face when you said it, and I could hear it coming out your mouth. It's healthy for children to lie to their parents. It gives their blank some discernment and tests their critical thinking skills. Okay. Not their critical thinking skills. I know critically thinking, like I said, growing up, I just felt like that was part of my job description. Teenager, lie. Judge Judy says it all the time. She said, how you know a teenager's lying? Their mouth is moving. I mean, I don't believe none of my kids tell me. None of my kids, my students tell me. They be like, I'm serious. It really happened. I'll be like, okay. Your comments aren't showing, Shauna? I see your comments. You're not blocked. So I don't know. You're not blocked. That I can tell you. You are not blocked in my chat. So I don't know why your comments aren't showing. I see you. I see you, boo. You are not blocked. That I can tell you right now. So I don't know why your comments aren't showing. I see you. Abby, do you see Shauna? Hold on, let me see. Yeah. She said she could see your last comment. Walks in like a stripper that smells money in the air. Nep, I ain't fooling with you. Hey, boo. Hey, Nep. Hey, Jamila, how you doing? Okay, so you can't see her. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, that's why I hate when I pick up my phone to do something, then I see 20 other things. All right. She's hey, hey, Monk Chip, how you doing, babe? How are you? I tried to say before that I feel guilty saying no sometimes, but white lies are my specialty. Oh, I didn't see that. I don't know why, but you're not. It's not because you blocked. It's probably just YouTube tripping. Because I see you now. My oldest son can't lie to me. He's 20 years old and still can't lie to me. He sucks. Now, some people are just not good liars. And don't get me wrong, that's a skill. That's not something you probably should want and or brag about. You probably shouldn't want to be a good liar. You know what I mean? And some people just aren't good liars. I don't know. YouTube be tripping sometimes because sometimes that's happened to me before. I'll say something in a chat and it won't pop up, but then I'll say something else and it'll be there. But yeah, I just didn't want you to feel like you were. I just didn't want you to think you were blocked or nothing like that because you're not blocked. Child, Reese, you must have that. You must have that mama stare down. You must have that look of death. Like that's me. I suck. My facial expressions give me away. And that's the other thing too. Sometimes you just have to know people. Because I feel like my parents knew when I was lying sometimes, but they couldn't prove it. Because I was a good liar. No, that's a lie. I wasn't a good liar. Sometimes I told dumb lies. I think back on stuff and I'd be like, what was I thinking? Lawyers are absolutely professional liars and they get paid good money to do it. I mean, now you make him take a knee. Wow. Wow, Coach Reese say, take a knee. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. Okay. Oh, that's funny. That is funny to me. Now I make him take a knee. So yeah, y'all. So that's the first little. She want to look in his eyes. Mm, make your eye contact. Child. Well, let's get up off of that because next thing you know, then it be really be a liar. She lie all the time. Can't believe nothing she say. No, that's not true. I very seldom lie. I very seldom lie. I'm just not gonna be one of the people that be like, I don't never lie. Oh, so I'm the baby and the only girl, so I hardly used to get in trouble. I blamed it on my brother. Child. Girl, I did blame a lot of stuff on my brother growing up, and they didn't believe him because my brother stayed in trouble, so they believed me usually. Even when he was like, I didn't. But when you normally are the guilty party, it's hard when you're not. Like if you are normally the person that's doing something that you ain't supposed to be doing, it's hard trying to convince somebody when that is not you. When you know what I'm saying, when it is you, it's hard trying to convince somebody that it ain't you, honey. You could have been my brother. Oh, your son is tall. See, yeah, these tall boys, honey. Because my brother was taller than my mother, but I think she would just kick him in the kneecaps. I don't think that deterred her at all. Just like y'all. I'm sure it doesn't deter y'all at all. Child, I'm sure it does not deter y'all at all. Oh my goodness. So did y'all see? I read today where they are bringing the game back on the CW. So it's not going to be on BT. It's going to be back on the CW. It's going to be, from my understanding, I think they said it's going to be an hour-long show. So they're turning it, I guess, more into like a drama and less of a comedy, I guess. And they're going to bring back a lot of the original cast. Not everybody, because some of the original cast, honey, they have moved on to bigger and better, and they do not have time for a little old TV show. But they said that, and I feel like they're hinting that probably maybe Tamara might be back. Is it Tamara or whichever one was on their child? The twin. Derwin might be back because he's on um that show on HBO, Ray Donovan. But you know those HBO shows, they don't film. You know they film and they done. So you think well this is what I feel like. Y'all know what y'all are mean. This is what I feel like. I feel like you know what I'm talking about, Akil Baraka, whatever. The lady who created it. I feel like she understands that BET ruined it, and I think she wants to fix it. I don't think that they're coming back with the intention of it being like a long running situation. I think they just want to fix it. Because when they brought it back on BET ruined it. I used to love the game. And I only looked at like the first couple of episodes on BET and I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this. They ruined it. So I think that's why she might be bringing it back. I don't know. You doing a double tonight? Oh, Monk Chip, you work so hard, girl. You getting that Christmas money together. I know. How you doing, boo? Hold on, let me roll back up for a second. Let me see. I ain't like I and then they brought on what was Brandy name? Hennessy. What was her name? Chardonnay. I ain't like I said, I didn't I only looked at the first I looked up until like I didn't like the fact that what's her face and Jason were divorced. I didn't like the fact that they turned the daughter into a brat. What was her name? What was they Brit Brat? I didn't like the way they made Brit Brat into a brat. I didn't like the fact that Derwin and what's the face weren't on there. Like the show was about them. The show was about them. And because y'all didn't want to pay them, y'all had to figure out a way to rewrite that whole show without them being there. Uh-uh. Yes. A lot of the original writers and all of that. Yeah, a lot of the original people are gonna be back. Tia, it was Tia, not Tamara. Okay, Tia. I believe Tia's gonna be back. Um, Shauna, I already told y'all if y'all know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows Debbie Allen, hook a sister up because I got a story on I have the perfect reboot for a different world, like how they can bring all of them back together, how they can reboot the show, um, and who should come back and who shouldn't come back, like who they could live without necessarily bringing back onto the story and all that. Child, I got ideas. I have ideas because I've been thinking about this for a while about bringing back a different world. Now I would be here for it, but again, only if you're not messing it up. You headed down south next week for Christmas? Oh, okay, Monk Chip, you flying or y'all driving down? Because I know how you like to hit the road, girl. With, so now being Mary Jane was that when okay? Because I don't know when Will Packer took over. Was that when they moved it to New York? They moved the show to New York. Is that when he took over? Because yeah, I don't like what happened with it from there. I never bought the storyline of her and old boy together. Like they never had chemistry to me. Her and the boy with the light eyes. I know Holly Berry X Man. They never seemed like they had chemistry to me. You know, I never knew why shows went down here. That makes sense. Yeah, when they change up producers or writers and stuff like that, that makes a big difference a lot of times. What? I'm in shock. Miss Creole. Miss Creole. I mean, Miss Creole, I'm in shock. Oh, 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 oh. Miss Creole. Miss Creole. Miss Creole. I need a minute. I need a minute. How could you think it was boring? Oh, oh. A different world. I don't know what to do. Oh my God. I need a minute, y'all. I need a minute. I need a I need a minute. I can't. Mm. Oh my God. Oh, 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 Miss Creole, you just hurt my heart. Oh, you just hurt my heart, child. Miss Creole, I don't know what to do with that information that you just gave me. I'm gonna have to unpack it later. I don't know what to do with that information. I cannot believe. I don't think you are the first person in my entire life that I have ever met that has said that. I've never met anybody who said they didn't like a different world. I have never. I've never met y'all. Do y'all have like a support group or something? Do y'all have like a secret society? I've never met someone who doesn't like a different world. I've never met. I've never met you people. Never met you people. No. Wow. Wow. I used to watch Girlfriends up until the part where Joan stayed friends with old girl after she tried to sleep with her boyfriend. I was like, nope, can't do it. Mm-mm. I can't buy into that. I kind of let that go after that. I was like, nah. Mm-mm. Right, Abby? Oh my gosh. Yes, Abby. Like, I really, y'all, like, she might as well have slapped me when she said that. Oh my gosh, child. Ooh. I mean, she really. Hey, Ariel, how you doing? I believe they are the same ones who did not like ice cream on stage. I mean, differences are what make the world go round. I had just never met anybody before who didn't like a different world. I honestly, I swear, I've never, to my knowledge, met anybody that did not like Joyce. What? Two in one day? Two in one day? I don't know what to do with this information. I don't know what to do with you people. Miss Creole, how could you? You said you thought it was boring. Now you said Whitley's voice got on your nerves. It was, and in that first season, Willie couldn't do nothing for me. One of the things I love about the show is that it was so realistic in showing the progression of people. When people go to college, you are your experience. When you get to college, you are who you've only known to be. So Dwayne was a geek from New York who was like, on scholarship, came from middle class house, but he was that geek dude who was finally somewhere where he thought he could get a little piece, a little something, something. Whitley was the spoiled rich girl from, pedigree, went to cotillions, probably was in, those societies where, you had to pass the brown paper bag test and all of that. And you saw how those two people by the end of were in love together. You know what I mean? Realistic of the college experience. You go to college one person and college changes you and evolve. You become a better version. I mean, ideally a better version of who that person was. And you saw these people. Look at Freddie, how she evolved. All she knew was she was a mixed girl, came from a hippie household, and how she had to maneuver those ideals in a black environment, had never been around black people. And like, I love seeing those. And that's like it's a shout out to the writers who gave that writing, because they wrote those characters and they evolved those characters, and those people, they were still in essence who they were, but they weren't what they started out off being, if that makes any sense. You hurt and disappointed, child. I'm hurt too. I'm so hurt. Willie is the type of woman I see through. My father is Greek, so I see a lot of those type of women at events. She was spot on. You meet Black people. Friends did nothing for me, but honestly, you know what? I didn't watch Friends in real time. I like the reruns though. I think I only looked at like the last season of Friends in like real time. But I went back and watched like all the old episodes. I mean, I liked it for what it was. It wasn't must-see TV for me though. I mean, I liked it, but like I didn't die if I didn't catch it. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't like, oh my gosh, I miss Friends. Like I ain't do all that. Please, Miss Creole, please, Miss Creole, do me a favor. Please do. Oh, I love me some Nanny now. The Nanny was my girl. I know that's the thing. Yeah, I miss theme songs. That theme song used to get it too. Yes, the pit was so real. Like every college campus has that spot, that hangout spot. That man. I only watched Friends when I didn't have cable. You didn't like the girl that worked at. Why you ain't like Kim? What did Kim do to you, Miss Joyce? Why you ain't like Kim? Hey, Sunshine, how you doing, girl? It's okay. You know how YouTube be doing with these with the notifications, huh? Why you ain't like Kim, Joyce? What Kim do? It really was the precursor for Blackish. It was. It absolutely. Now I'm gonna tell you, Blackish had to grow on me. I always watched it and supported it because I'm gonna always support a show like that. But it had to grow on me. I'm not even gonna lie. It had to grow on me because I saw a sneak preview of Blackish when I was at Essence Music. The summer before Blackish came out, I went to Essence. That was the year that Prince was there. And when you go to Essence, you can at the convention center, they'll show sneak previews of upcoming TV shows and things like that. And I saw the pilot episode of Blackish, and they had like the creator there and stuff like that. And I was just like, okay. You know what I mean? I was like, I guess this is the updated Cosby Show. It had to grow on me, but I watched it and I gave it my click in my view, but it had to grow on me. Yeah, you met Black people. Yeah, going away to college, especially at an HBCU. I met people from so many different. Growing up, the Black experience, the only Black experience I knew was my Black experience. And so going away to college, and especially going to an HBCU, you got to meet so many other people's Black experience, good, bad, or indifferent. I never got into Seinfeld. I never, never, never got into Seinfeld. I just didn't get it. Now, there were a couple of episodes that I watched, and I was like, oh, this is kind of funny. But again, I was never like, oh my gosh, Seinfeld. Now, I'm going to tell you the funniest thing about Seinfeld was that damn, what's the girl's name? When she thought she could dance, huh? She thought she was getting it. Because that is the stereotypical white chick at the club. They think they are getting it. You cannot tell them that they are not breaking it down. Yeah, I like to live in single. I could do a reboot. I could live with a reboot and live in single. I could live with that. Reese, I ain't gonna lie, I did too. In my age group, people who in my age group, yeah, I thought we all did, honey. I thought we all watched Different World in the Cosby Show. I thought it was just I just thought that was a part of who we were, honey. I don't know how a Different World could be boring to y'all. And drama filled, it was drama. That's what college is, child. Every episode of A Different World, I could point to something. I could tell you a story. I could connect it to something I experienced in college, and not me, a friend of mine. Child, A Different World was so spot on. Child. And I don't know. Let me see. I'm trying to catch up. I missed some of the comments when I was going through my moment about people not liking a different world. So I'm trying to get caught up. Yeah, Miss Creole, maybe as an adult, if you go back and look at it with fresh eyes, maybe it'll give you a different. And it may, and you know, at the end of the day, I'm joking. I mean, I'm serious, but I'm joking. Like everything ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it don't do it for you, and that's cool too. It hurts my feelings, but it's cool. You know, I still love you, down girl. What's up, Queen Star My World? How you doing? Yes, that and the pregnancy scare was so real. Let me tell y'all something. I wish Danny was in the room right now because Danny will know exactly who I'm talking about when I'm going to tell y'all this story. I had a friend in college. I promise y'all every other month we was taking a damn pregnancy test. And I know what y'all are thinking. Y'all are thinking, damn, she must have been a hoe. But here's the thing. She wasn't. I mean, she wasn't a hoe. She was having sex, but she wasn't a hoe. But she was like using condoms. She was on the pill. She was just so paranoid about being pregnant that every other month she was like, "Y'all, I'm late. I think I'm pregnant." And we go over to the health suite and get a pregnancy test because they had them over at the health suite. You can get them for free. Go over to the health suite, get a pregnancy test. And here's what was funny about the health suite in my school. They give you the pregnancy test and a bag of condoms at the same time. You'd be like, damn. You would think. I guess what they saying is, if you're not pregnant, here. But and Danny knows exactly who I'm talking about. Every other month we were having that episode was playing out every other month. I was like, it got to the point where I was like, let me know. Y'all let me know what happened. When it come back positive, I'll worry about it. I ain't gonna sit here and do this with her again. No, baby, I was answering someone's question and asked if I watch TV. I'm open. Oh, okay. 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 Am I caught up on the chat yet? The dark skinned girl didn't get pregnant. Kim didn't get pregnant. She thought she was pregnant. She didn't get pregnant. She had missed her period and she thought she was pregnant. Kim was never pregnant. I haven't, you know what, y'all? I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I taped mix this, whatever it is. It's in my DVR, but I have not looked at one episode. But again, I'm trying to support it, but I have not looked at one episode. What I'll probably do is one day I'll be sitting here and I'll probably just binge watching and watch all of them. Y'all, if y'all can see how full my damn DVR is, child. I went to an all-white female college. The only other American Black student was my sister 10 years prior. Oh my gosh. Wow, Ariel. Is that tonight? That Good Times Live comes on? That's tonight? Oh, wow. Why did I think it was tomorrow night? I'm glad you said something. Hold on, y'all. Let me set my DVR now before I forget. I thought it was tomorrow night. My feelings would have been so hurt because that happened. That's how I missed Little Mermaid Live, even though from all reports, I didn't miss nothing. Oh, yep, 8 o'clock, live in front of studio audience. Daggone. I should have done a live review, like live reaction, like watching it with y'all together. We should do that. No, I ain't doing that. Oh, I rocks with Big Bang Theory. I have watched the Big Bang Theory. But I didn't actually. Again, it wasn't like every week I had to see it. My spouse and his egghead engineer friends. I barely watch TV, but I know older shows. Yeah. Do not be dramatic. What you mean, Joy? She talking to me? Don't be dramatic. Who you talking to? Me or Abby? I'm behind on the comments, y'all. So I'm responding what I see, but I don't know how far behind I am. I'm trying to get caught up now. You were telling me not to be dramatic. You were saying, "Oh my gosh, really be don't be dramatic." Child, there's something to be dramatic about. I'm sorry. My school gave out the sponge. Virgins would get monthly supplies since our friends were active. Girl, yes, we had so many. I had so many daggone condoms by the end of college that I would never. I was like, because they gave them away free. But when you went down there, they just gave you like a bag full of condoms, and they had all kinds of condoms. They had the colored condoms. They had all kinds of condoms. I was not using them like that. I wish I had the chance to go away to. It is an experience, Miles. But again, I mean, it's an experience, but it's like people who went to the military have a different experience. You know what I'm saying? It's like, wow, so you have different experiences. It doesn't mean one is better than the other or anything like that. It's just different. I've seen mixtures. It's not, never mind. My 10-year-old likes it. I just watch her reactions. I would probably pass out by the things I don't watch, eat, or do. Oh, y'all would probably pass out. Well, I don't know if you can shock me much more than that. You gave me my different world shock, honey. I don't know if you can give me much more than that, Miss Creole. But at this point, I believe you. I believe you can shock me because I believe you probably tell me some stuff you never did, ate. Yeah. Because like I said, I just never met. And then I met two in one night. Never met anybody who didn't watch Different World. I never met it. Hey, all that chocolate, XOXOXOXOXO. Oh, sunshine. I almost went to ECU. One of my good friends from high school did actually go to ECU. She still lives down in that area too. Is it corny, Tanari? Mixed is just real corny. Yeah, I can believe it too. And again, I want to support it because Ross, y'all know who I'm talking about. Bo, the girl that plays Bo, she's actually the executive producer. So I want to, the Little Mermaid was trash. That's what I heard, honey. That's what I heard. Oh, you know what? The live version. Oh, you know what? That is going to be interesting, Brandon. That's a good point because they're not even supposed to vote until 7:20, I think, and the live version is supposed to start at 8, and they are not. They are not going to interrupt that impeachment vote to show daggone All in the Family a good times. So that's probably going to be pushed back. That's probably going to be pushed back. Interesting. That is true, Brandon. Hey, reasoning is key. I don't know why my comments are. I don't think I'm seeing all my comments, y'all, because I didn't even see reasoning key is come in. I saw y'all speaking to her. You said because if it's trash, I'm gonna roll. I tell you what, Abby, if you want to do a live conversation after it's over, we could do that. If you want to do that, let me know. I don't know if you're gonna still be on the clock or if you're gonna be available or not. But we could do that. We could go live after it's over and we could talk about it. I'm cool. I'm what time? Yes, we should. Let me know, Abby. Y'all, we might do that. I'm gonna talk to Abby. If she's available and I'm available, we might do that tonight. Is do a live review after it's over. You know what, Abby? I'm not doing this with you. You make me so sick. Abby make me so sick, y'all. Y'all just don't know how much I love me some Abby. She make me so sick. Oh, Lord have mercy. You said don't put up any hashtags, so I don't have any trolls. Too many heavy conversations for Disney Channel. What? I missed what y'all see. I'm behind. I think he'll be impeached, hopefully, because if he's not, I think he'll win again. Well, Miles, him being impeached has nothing to do with him. So here's the thing. He's going to be impeached. They have the votes. Unless something flips in the next hour or so, he has the votes. I mean, the Democrats have the votes. He will be impeached. He will not be convicted in the Senate, meaning he will not be removed from office, meaning he can still run for re-election. So, yeah. But the Democrats had to do this. The Democrats had to, I know a lot of people are saying, well, why? Because I even was for a while, I was like, oh man, just forget about all of this. But no, they had to do it because he's just so blatant with his stuff. He's so blatant with his stuff. You don't watch The Masked Singer? I do. And somebody just sent me, hey Andrea, somebody just sent me something on oh, okay, Abby. Somebody just sent me something on they're going to do a new season of The Masked Singer right after the Super Bowl. So y'all know they turning this thing out. It must be a really big hit because they, when they start putting the shows on faster and faster like that, honey, talking about the biggest stars yet, whatever. I figured the Republicans would bend once he's impeached. Nah, nope, I doubt it. There would have to be some. Yeah, he can still run. He can still run. He can still run after being impeached. Yeah. Because he wasn't convicted. Being impeached just means you were charged with the crime. He's not going to be convicted by the Senate. So just because he was charged with the crime, he wasn't convicted. He can run again. Well, Xavier, it's not. Okay, so you guys, see, this is how I know y'all don't be looking at my live. No, I'm just playing. I'm just messing with y'all. It's been cute this season. Raven, Sherry, Shepard, Seal, Michelle Williams, Patti LaBelle. Yeah. Oh, the finale is tonight. Yeah, because it is just down to two people. I think it's down to the two men, right? I think all the women are gone, right? Anyway, so here's the thing, y'all, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna get off of here because I have to eat dinner and get ready because I got some shows to do tonight, and especially if we're gonna go live again at 10. If he's impeached, I don't see him winning. I do. Okay. So let me say this to you guys with impeachment. Let me break it down for y'all. So think of impeachment like a court case. You are accused of a crime. Those are the articles of impeachment. That is what they drew up last week and they voted in committee on last week. The articles of impeachment. Those are the charges. Those are the crimes that Donald Trump is being charged with. Oh, the flamingo is still there. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so it's three of them. The flamingo, the Rottweiler, and the fox, right? We don't know who the fox is yet because I really think the fox is Jamie Foxx. Now, so the articles of impeachment are what he's being charged with. Then it goes to the grand jury. The grand jury hears the testimony, hears all the evidence against him, which was all that testimony we heard a couple of weeks ago with all the evidence. Then the grand jury votes. That's the vote tonight. The vote tonight is the same as when a grand jury votes to say, hey, what's up, Lady T? You think it's Wayne Brady? Okay. I could see that too. They're voting tonight to say there is enough evidence that says that Donald Trump has committed these crimes that we are charging him with. So in the House of Representatives, he is being charged with crimes. They are voting to indict him. Tonight, he is going to be indicted on those charges. Then he has to go to trial. His trial is in the Senate, with the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court will be presiding over his trial. Once they go to trial, then the Senate will vote to see if they prove their case and prove that the president committed these crimes. So what I'm saying to you is that impeachment, basically all an impeachment is that you have been formally charged with a crime. So it's the same as saying, so to say, well, he shouldn't be allowed to run for president again if he's impeached is the same as saying, oh, well, you were accused of robbing a bank, so you shouldn't be allowed to vote because you are a felon now. Well, you're not. You were never convicted of it. You went to trial and you were found not guilty. You were never convicted of robbing a bank. You were not a felon. You were accused of it, but you were never convicted. And so as much as I'm not a fan of this person, that's the process. And that's what our Constitution says. So impeachment doesn't mean guilty. Just like someone being charged with the crime doesn't automatically mean they're guilty of that crime. You got to prove that they're guilty, and they have to be convicted. And the Senate is not going to convict them. Matter of fact, the Senate is talking about they're not even going to have it daggone trial. They're just going to throw it out as soon as they get it and move on with their life. They're not going to convict this man. So it is what it is. I think Adrian Bailon is the flamingo too. Yep. Oh, okay, Lady T. Well, thanks for coming through and listening, boo. Yeah, because him being impeached is not him being convicted of anything. It just means that he's being formally charged with a crime. That doesn't mean he's being convicted of anything. Bill Clinton was impeached, but he wasn't charged. But he wasn't convicted. He was impeached, but he was not convicted of anything. Hey, Vovo, no president in the history of our country has ever been removed as president. We've had 2 presidents impeached, 1 president quit, and tonight we'll make 3 presidents impeached. But no president has ever been removed from office. It's never happened. Well, yeah, Miles, but that's what I'm saying. Him being reelected and him running are 2 different things. I thought you were asking me, could he run? Yeah, he can run. Now, whether people vote for him, that's a whole nother conversation. Yeah, he'll still be president. Absolutely. We're going to wake up tomorrow, he's going to still be president. Absolutely. Impeached doesn't mean removed from office. A lot of people think that that's what it means, but that's not what it means. Hey, House Music, how you doing? Bill didn't run again because he was in his 2nd term. Bill Clinton served his 2 terms. It was his 2nd term. He couldn't run again. He couldn't. He had already served his 8 years. So Bill Clinton, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, Miles. Oh, okay. My bad. I'm misunderstanding your question. Oh, okay. Nope. That's what they pay me the big bucks for, Miss Creole. That's what they pay me the big bucks for, child. Well, I'm lying about the big bucks part. Yeah. Nope. Again, for as much as I want him to be, child, he ain't going nowhere. I don't know if there's anything that could happen to convince the Republicans to take him. I don't know if there's any evidence that can be shown. I don't know if there's anything that can happen that would make the Republicans vote him out of office. I just don't know if it's humanly possible for them to do it. I don't think they can. Yeah. So they say we're gonna get an Arctic blast. They said the temperatures are gonna drop. Oh, he will never quit. Nope. No, it's okay, Miles. I just want to make sure I was answering your question. I was just reading it fast. Oh, send Trump wherever Jimmy Hoffa will. I mean, you know, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Y'all know what song is this? I hate when songs get in my head. But the truth remains you're gone. Song is in my head. Y'all have a low on the golf. Oh Lord. Reese, no. Hey Jonathan, how you doing? You didn't get your notification, child. A few people said that. I guess you two tripping today. They don't want to see me be great, I guess. I ain't let my people know I was over here talking. We was over here having a good time because I'm about to get off of here. But it looks like we'll be back. So it looks like we're gonna be coming back later on today to talk a little bit of talk about this live show, honey. Oh, y'all know what? This how they be getting you. Forget it. Nope, that's not what I want. Child, I don't feel like cooking, so I was about to order me something, but I'm not getting ready to pay that much money. But I really don't feel like leaving the house. Arctic Blast. Oh, ooh, wow. Yeah, they are. I teach social studies, so I've taught everything from U.S. history, world history, government, geography, psychology. So right now, I currently teach U.S. history and psychology. Do I talk about current events other than yeah? We talk about current events every day. We just got finished talking. We've been talking about current events. Yeah, girl. Wait, Star, you know we be talking about current events. We talk about current events every day. You know that's what we do over here, girl. Uh-oh, hold on. What in the world? Oh, here it is right here. I don't Miss Creel, you can have the code. I don't do the code. Yeah, he should. He should. He should. Yeah, Captivating Christian will have a good old conversation about this. Did I hear that person call in last night? What person, child? They was doing call-ins for 4 hours. Exactly, Bobo. That's why I'm getting ready to get off of here right now so I can get some stuff done before all that stuff come on. Cause child. All kinds of stuff coming on tonight. They said the Captivating Christian was cute. I mean, well, he is. What question, Shauna? Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I was trying to order my dinner. That was rude. Hold on, Shauna. Let me see your question. Hold on. Let me scroll back up. Let me scroll back up. Really be as a teacher, are you tired of getting mugs as gifts for Christmas? No, because I really haven't gotten that many mugs. Y'all know what? When I first started teaching, I used to get all kinds of Christmas gifts. Don't nobody buy me nothing no more. I used to get a lot of gifts when I first started teaching. I don't get nothing no more, child, please. I'd be happy to get a mug at this point. No, I don't get tired. So about the Russian spy ship with dangerous moves on the East Coast. Oh, you mean that type of current events? You mean like, oh, okay, Miss Queen Star. I understand your question now. I'm going to be honest with you and tell you I'm not versed on that story at this time, but I will look it up because it sounds very interesting. U.S. history gets on my nerves. You're not offending me. Do you understand that I hear that all day, every day, child? You ain't offending me. Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying now, Miss Queen Star. I apologize. I misunderstood your question. But I'm gonna have to look that up. I'll have to, hey, Quintessential. Yeah, I have to definitely look that up. So I'll be ready to have that conversation with you next time. I have to look it up and do my research. Oh, they said captivating Christian wasn't cute. Child, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. That's less women for me to have to beat off. Uh-oh, hold on, y'all. This is my aunt. Hello? Hey, what's up? No, what's up? Oh, it rang on my end. I had the phone in my hand though, because I was getting ready to do something, but I wasn't on the phone though. Yeah, give me a second. Just give me a quick second. Give me a second. Okay. Okay, y'all. My auntie has to talk to me about something, so I will catch up with you guys later. And we're gonna go live. We'll try to go live tonight and have a live reaction to this live show. Talk to y'all later. Peace. I'm back. What's up?